rock me all night long. Come on, baby, let the good time roll. Come on, baby, let me thrill your soul. Come on, baby, let the good time roll. Roll all night long. Feels so good when you're home. Come on, baby, rock me all night long. Come on, baby, let the good time roll. Come on, baby, let me thrill your soul. Come on, baby, let the good time roll. Roll all night long.
Okay. How are we? How are we? Don't that sound like an Indian? How are we? Fine. Oh, God. Well, we're just getting through the winter. I don't know when this will probably air very shortly, but years from now when it runs again, I just want to let you know. It's been a cold, cold winter. And we just come off a cruise. We did a cruise not too long ago, and we come back about a week and a half ago. Never, ever fails. I come off the ship, I wind up with something. It's always an upper respiratory something or other, COVID, this, the other thing, and this was no different. I got through the whole cruise with no trouble. The minute I touched land, started to sniffle. Next thing I know it, I got it full blown. But the show must go on. No hugging, no kissing, and no shaking hands. But the bottom line is we'll keep our distance. I don't want to give anybody anything that I've got. But wouldn't miss this for the world. I'm here, and we're ready to have a good time again. You know, I really believe that something's wrong with the circulation in the ships. They recirculate the air, and I don't care how much they try to cleanse it. Something's got to get through. Some bacteria's got to get through there, and I'm susceptible with my lung problem. I get everything. I mean, if somebody ever had leprosy on a ship, I would get off and my legs would fall off. I mean, you know, it's bound to happen. I got to definitely wind up with something or other when I'm on that ship. So, but anyway, the cruise itself is worth it. We had a great time. The shows went well. The people were excellent, very, very friendly. It's become almost like a family in some cases. We find that a lot of the people are repeat cruises. And this particular cruise had, aside from ourselves, we had Dennis Stefano, a very close friend of mine, who was the lead singer of the Buckinghams, who had the #1 record, Kind of a Drag, and Susan, and he's had four major hits. We had Peggy March, as we used to call her Little Peggy March, but she's not little anymore. She's not big by any stretch of the imagination, but she's there. She had I Will Follow Him. That was her big record, and we had one of the funniest guys in the world. We had Chris Montez. Chris Montez had the song Let's Dance, and Let's Dance was his big one. But he also wound up doing a couple of major records with Burt Bacharach and with Herb Alpert. And he had the more I see you, the more I live. He had four major hits. Who else was on that? Jay Siegel and the Tokens. His Tokens were there. The Lion Sleeps Tonight, and I don't want to leave anybody out. Who am I missing? Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Bowser. That was actually Bowser's Rock and Roll Party. Was the name of the cruise, and that was Bowser's last performance. He's retired, health reasons and other reasons. He just decided he's calling it quits. That was his swan song. Was on that ship. Ironically enough, when he first created Bowser's Rock and Roll Party, he did it at the Tropicana in Atlantic City in 1983 or 80, something like that. We were the first act on that show. So not only were we the first act to work with Bowser's Rock and Roll Party, but we actually were the last act when he decided to close it years later. It was just ironic. The way it started for him, we were supposed to be there for only one weekend, and the Tropicana had the biggest theater. I don't even know if anything's changed since, but it had the biggest theater in Atlantic City, 2,000 something people, I think, and we were supposed to be there for a weekend. We were there for 17 weeks, and it just kept growing from there and growing from there. Then he brought it into the Mohegan Sun, which he also now retired from the Mohegan Sun, and some new promoters are looking to take it over. And of course, the Ship was his swan song. A lot of hugging, a lot of crying, a lot of mixed feelings, and it was interesting at best, you know. But it was great. It's great. Lala Brooks was there. Lala, that's my girl. She's the lead singer of the Crystals, and on a couple of the hits, the Crystals were a very diverse group. Phil Spector was using different groups at times on the coast, some from here, from the East Coast, and he had Darlene Love did a couple of songs as the lead singer of the Crystals, and you know, and Lala did most of them. Brian Hyland was also on the Ship, very good friend of mine also. Brian had 3 hits. A lot of people only relate him with the Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Polka Dot Bikini, but he had a song, Gypsy Woman, was a big record for him, and one of my favorite, which you know, was Sealed with a Kiss, you know, and that was a beautiful summer ballad. So, but all in all, it went well. There's a band out in Florida called Rocky and the Rollers. They're probably one of the best bands out there. We got 9 pieces or 10 pieces, whatever it is, and it consists of some real major players. The trumpet player alone, Steve was the musical director for Disneyland for years, and you know, so Disney World. I don't know which one's in Florida. I get them confused. Disney World, right? Yeah, he was the musical director for Disney World for years. But top-notch players, and it's such a pleasure to play with them, you know. So it makes it go. We were there for 8 days, and I come off the ship. My guys, we come off the ship whiter than when we got on. You know, we don't leave the ship. We never get out. I don't go to the islands. I don't leave the ship. I don't even go outside by the pool. You know, after a while, you've seen all the islands. And I made a joke years ago that the ship never really leaves the port. All they do is change the T-shirts on the port, and they tell you you're in another country, another town or something. So, you know, people go out there. Oh, we're in Jamaica. Yeah, go back. Change the shirts. The idiots are back on a ship. You know, and they put up, you know, St. Thomas, St. Croix, Saint this, Saint that. But anyway, that's pretty much it. The reason I don't go to the pool, you got to get up at 4 a.m, sneak out there, put your towels on a chair, on a chase lounge, and then go back to sleep. And then when you come here, you got to hope somebody didn't take your towels and throw them in the pool. You know, so it's just crowded, and so crowded that it's very difficult to find a place to relax. Not to mention the noise and the kids and everything else that goes on. So, but it's enjoyable. In the long run, there's so much going on. There's food, and then they have more food. So even for dessert, they have food. You know, no matter what you do, there's food. You generally can gain close to 15 pounds on a cruise when you come home. I was pretty fortunate this time. I did 6 pounds. I gained 6 pounds, and I ate. You know, I ate like the Russians were on the turnpike. You know, I mean, I did not stop. I enjoyed everything. Everything was delicious. They have lobster night. You know, where you can just you can whack away lobsters left and right. Just keep eating lobsters. They keep bringing them. I was next to an NFL player one time. I won't mention his name, but he was at the next table, and you know they stopped it now. He's probably the reason they stopped it about asking for more and more lobsters. He ate 34 lobsters. 34 lobsters. I mean lobster tails, of course, but 34 of them, and that was the end of that. You know, they said, "Time out. We got to change the rules. Give them tuna fish." You know, but that was good. There was everything else on the ship was good. The the piano bar and the cocktail lounges on the bar. A lot of things going on there. A lot of camaraderie with the passengers. The comedian was very, very good comedian was on the ship, and they have an ice show, which is good and bad. The room that we're in, the huge ballroom that we're in, Studio B, it's an ice skating rink after we finish our show. So they put the ice, they lay the ice down, then they put the floorboards on top of that. So when you go in there, they got the ice to a degree where it's freezing, and the condensation comes up and goes on the boards on the stage. And you go out on that stage. I didn't do a split since I was 17 years old. I was doing splits just to stay alive up there. So it was a little uncomfortable. And of course, the guinea pigs, we did the first, we kicked it off. The next night everybody had rugs out there so they didn't have to slip. But Lala and I were the first two acts out there, and she almost went down too. She had a difficult time. And the ice show is phenomenal. It's colorful, beautiful. They have diving, they dive from the top of the ship into a bathtub, whatever the heck they do, but there's so much going on. It's definitely worth it. And this was a smaller ship. It was the Adventure of the Seas, which was like 3,500 people. Now, the last one we went on last year, that was 8,000 people, plus the crew, You couldn't get an elevator. You got to wait for an elevator. You might as well dive overboard and swim to the other side of the ship. Made it a little difficult. Now this year, I think it's not the Icon. We did the Icon of the Seas. But Royal Caribbean is the line we go with. Icon of the Seas. I forgot the name of this one now, the new one. But they got another one coming now, bigger than the biggest one. Every year they make one bigger than the last one. And they make it only a foot bigger so that they can say they have the biggest ship in the fleet, So a foot bigger. But it's 17, 18 stories high. So, you're up on that top deck, man. You might as well be at the Empire State Building over there. And, it's an experience. If you've never done it, I would suggest that you definitely do it. It's worth it. But this is the penalty. Everybody I talk to, when they come off, they've got something, so I don't know. And I'm going to do it again, so what kind of sucker am I, We're going out again in November. This one is a bigger one. This one's got 20 acts on it. And everybody's done this Malt Shop Memory Cruise. We're going out this time with Paul Anka and I can't even mention it, 20 names. But we've done it with the Four Tops. We've done it with the Beach Boys. We've done it with Frankie Avalon. We've done it with Dion, and the camaraderie, the way, when you do your show. We did one show. The show we did was the first night out, and the next 8 days or 7.5 days was a vacation, and we did nothing. I was tapped on the shoulder to do a couple of things in the middle of all that time, judge a contest, and they have a thing called karaoke, which is hilarious. I mean, you get people up there that unfortunately, there's got to be something wrong with some of these people. I mean, they get up there in their minds and their hearts that they really think they could sing. And myself, Dennis Stefano, Jay Siegel, we're the judges. And man, I tell you, we ripped them apart. It's almost pathetic, and it became not only funny, but it became a very, very important part of the cruise. A lot of people say they go in just because of the karaoke night. The laughs are unbelievable. So, but every once in a while, it's pitiful because you do hurt somebody's feelings. Somebody that really thinks. One woman actually, I know that one guy had 5 strokes. And he took his time coming down the stairs and waited. And I said to him, the ship's going to dock in 8 days. You want to come down? I said, come down like you had a stroke. He said, I had 5 of them. I said, I wanted to bury myself. I didn't know where to hide. It was embarrassing. But, but everybody takes it to heart. There's a question and answer program, where people get the chance to ask personal questions, and we give them the information they need. And a lot of trivia questions. Again, there's so much going on. Every day there's something. Every afternoon there's something. In between eating, So anyway, let's get into what we want to do. Anybody, the old question, anybody see anything, concerts or anything recently that they would like to bring up, mention? Anybody?
Anyway. All right, so I'm Nick Sticks from the Fireflies, and we're going to be doing a show on March 22nd at 6 p.m. Columbia Club of Old Bridge nights with Bob Kulick, Maria Rodan, Silver and Gold. That's Joe LaRocca's show. He's here. For tickets, get in touch with Joe. My next show is going to be at Kiswick Theater in Pennsylvania if you feel like making a trip. It's about an hour away. Beautiful. A couple of your friends, Jay Siegel and the Tokens, Jimmy Clanton, Brian Hyland, Jimmy Gallagher and the Passions, Cleveland Stills, and the Dubs, and the Dimensions, and of course the Fireflies. And then we got Count Basie on May 17th. May 17th. Count Basie with the Jimmy Clanton, Brian, Hyland, Chris Montez, Joey D, and the Excellence, and Mary Lee Rush again. She's adorable, Mary Lee. She's great. Great person. Anyway, thank you, and I'm glad you got back from your cruise in one piece once again. Thanks.
Okay.
Crank it up.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, I just want to mention the show that we're doing March 22nd at the Staten Island College. Everybody here, most of the people here are going, which I thank you for that. And on the show, we have the Chicklets are going to open the show probably. We got Johnny Scupoletti in the reactions, Vinny Modugno, Bobby Wilson, the Brooklyn Bridge, and of course Vito Picone and the Elegants. Right. It's a good show. Tell your friends. Tell everybody. Anyway, I have another show. It's in November, but that's out in Patcho. But I'm going to say it anyway because Vito's show goes around the world, and it's a good show. We're doing a tribute to Larry Chance, a video tribute. We have Larry Chance's Earls there. We have the Happenings, the Duprees, Stan Ziskas Del Satins, and Vinny Modugno. And that's on November 22nd at the Patchwork Theater. That's going to be great. We already sold 100 tickets, so I'm ecstatic about that. Yeah. That's unbelievable. It's November already. Yeah. So, but all right. Anyway, but that's it. And thank you.
Anybody else?
Hello there, Vito.
What's up, Rich?
Not too much. It took me 20 minutes to work on my hair, but
well, we're only
I am doing a show on April 5th at 7 o'clock at the theater at North with a group called the Ravons. I've never worked with them before, but I'm looking forward to it. Tickets are $45 and $38, and it's in Scranton, PA, so leave now. You can call, it sounds far, 570-800-5020 for tickets. Okay, give me a minute. You took a long time. I'm doing a show with Tommy C. For autism. It's a fundraiser. It's $50 a ticket. It's from 1 to 5, April 27th at Cattle and Clover is the name of the venue. 3817 Pacific Avenue, Wildwood, New Jersey. And go get them. And I was fortunate enough to actually do my own show here. We taped it on February 15th. It just came out a couple of nights ago and can be seen on channel 34. 34, right? Not 35 and 79? How many channels am I on? I'm asking you, so 34. And video on demand. So please check it out, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I saw it last night, Richie. I saw it last night. Very nice job. Nice show. And Sal Marino, Sal did a nice job on it too. Hey, Joe.
Hi, Vito. How are you?
All right,
I'm glad
buddy.
you had a great cruise.
Yeah.
Well, we have a few shows coming up. My first one is March 22nd, as Nikki said, in Old Bridge, New Jersey. We got the Firefly. We got Bob Coolett, Silver and Gold, and Maria from Shy to Limit. On April 26th, we're in Howard Beach. We got John Scupoletti and the Reactions. We got the Tissels. And we got Lena from Staten Island doing that show. Then, let's see, May 31st, we're on Staten Island at Ord Saint on Victory Boulevard. We got Twinkle, Tink Napity, and Just Friends on May 31st on Staten Island. June 21st and June 22nd, we're at Howard Beach at Our Lady of Grace. We're doing a feast. We got John Superletti on Saturday, June 22nd, and we got the Tessels on June 21st at Our Lady of Grace in Howard Beach. August 23rd, we got another show at Greenbrier in Marlborough, New Jersey. We're doing a Legends show. Tina Turner, Elvis, and Neil Diamond. That's in Greenbrier in Marlborough, New Jersey on August 23rd. And we got something coming up in September. We didn't quite put it together yet, but look forward to it. It'll be a great show.
Good.
Thank you, Vito.
Beautiful. Thank you. Is Greenbrier in Marlborough? Or is there a Greenbrier also in...
Yes, there's a Greenbrier where I live. I live in Greenbrier. It happens to be in Monroe.
That's Monroe.
But there's one also in
Marlborough.
In Marlborough.
I thought maybe he had made a mistake.
Yeah, no. There's two of them. Yeah, definitely.
Matter of fact, the reason I said that is we're doing that one in Greenbrier and Monroe, and I just found out that's where you live.
Yes.
Oh, surprise. All right.
That's so funny, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you so much for always letting me speak, Vito. Glad you're back. Hope you feel better soon.
Thank you.
So the most important thing that I do every year is the Tunnel to Towers benefit, which is going to be on September 20th this year. And there's going to be many people performing. Richie has said that he wants to be part of the show, so I'm really excited about that. And if you don't have a gig and you're free, I would love for you to be part of it again like you were last year. Whatever part you want, it's yours. And so that's September 20th. The next thing that I have coming up is on March 29th is Richie Santa and John Scupoletti. We're doing a show at Z2. We have a really great deal. It's like $64.95. It's a 4-course dinner with free, unlimited, I shouldn't say free, it's unlimited wine and beer. So that should be a nice little deal for everybody. So that's going to be on, like I said, March 29th. And I'm really looking forward to it, to see John and Richie together. Also, March 15th, I have Bob Kullick. If anybody wants to take a trip to New Jersey, in the little restaurant that I book in my 80s, I have Bob Kullick there on the 15th. And there's other things coming up. I have Robbie's doing some private events also in my community in Greenbrier.
Okay.
And there's just a lot going on, but I don't want to talk about the future things, just what I did for the next 2 months, right?
Okay.
Anyway, what? Oh, right, right? Everybody loves that place. It's a little Italian restaurant. I wish everybody would just take the little trip to New Jersey.
What's the name?
Maida's, Restaurante Maida's.
Okay.
And it's wonderful. Right. And thank you so much. Welcome home.
Well, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Happy birthday. Anybody else? Okay. Well, we actually have another half hour to go. I know I don't want to take too much time away from the act that we're bringing out. We do have a couple of dancers, but maybe we'll have to get away with just one. All right, if that's okay. We can go to your number two.
Special angel, my bebop baby, my little bitty pretty
baby, to be my silhouette. Tonight, tonight, we're gonna go from the ABCs through the XYZs of love. It's true, 'cause me got you. La-di-da, oh boy, cha-cha-cha. La-di-da, oh boy, let's go, cha-cha-cha. You're my special angel, my big bop baby, my little bitty pretty pet. You send me with your lot of loving, lips of wine, just born baby to be my silhouette. Tonight, tonight, we're gonna go from the ABCs through the XYZs of love. It's true, 'cause me got you. La-di-da, oh boy, cha-cha-cha. La-di-da, oh boy, let's go, cha-cha-cha. La-di-da, oh boy, let's go.
Charon. Okay, beautiful. Thanks, ladies. Thank you. All right. Wow, that was the big dance of the 50s too, the cha-cha, everybody. Everybody was cha-chaing. Yep. Remember the old dances? Remember the St. Anne's dance in Cromwell Avenue? God almighty. Hey, let's get down to it now. We got some great entertainment for you tonight, and these guys are going to give you, they're actually going to give you a nice show. I've heard of them. I've never seen them personally, but I did see some videos, and I am very, very pleased to bring them to Staten Island at least. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear. You know, I saw a little earlier that a few people are saying Shake, Rattle, and Roll, but the real correct name is Shake, Rattle, and Soul. So this is who they are, Shake, Rattle, and Soul. Give them a big round of applause, everybody. There we go. Way to go, guys.
Hello, everybody. And actually, we're thinking about changing the name. We'd like your opinion. Instead of Shake, Rattle, and Soul, we'd like to be called the No-Hit Wonders. Does that work? I'm Tom. This is Barry. Gary.
Oh.
And that's Renee with one E. He's a male. Yeah.
Kiss me each morning for a million years. Sit with me by your side. Tell me you love me for a million years. And if it don't work out, then if it don't work out, then you can tell me goodbye. Sweeten my coffee with a morning kiss. Soften my dreams with your sigh. Tell me you love me for a million years. And if it don't work out, then if it don't work out, then you can tell me goodbye. Just so that we can say we tried. Tell me you love me for a minute. if it don't work out, then you can tell me goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, surprise me. I don't know what's next, but we'll know.
Stump the band.
Oh! Well, fools fall in love in a hurry. Fools give their hearts much too soon. Just play them 2 bars of stardust. Just hang out once in the moon. Oh, now when they find their love torches burning, they should be playing it cool. I used to laugh, but now I understand. Shake the hand of a brand new fool. Well, fools fall in love just like schoolgirls, blinded by rose-colored dreams. They build their castles on wishes with only rainbows for beams. Oh, now when they're making plans for the future, they should be playing it cool. I used to laugh, but now I understand. Shake the hand of a brand new fool.
Play a real good air.
I can play this on the guitar. I could. Yes, I can. Isn't that right, Donnie? Gary? I just met him a while ago in the green room eating pizza. Now they're making plans for tomorrow, when they should be right back at school. I used to laugh, but now I understand. Shake the hand of a brand new fool. Yeah. Thank you, thank you.
Very nice, Tom. Very
The no-hit wonders, I like that. I really do.
Yeah.
I really do.
Feels different without a guitar in my hand, you know?
You know, yeah, he usually has a guitar, he has a keyboard, and I'm going to Florida in 2 days. I'm going to go fishing.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Come on.
it's dangerous to go
have
fishing in
worms?
Florida. They got a lot of alligators.
What'd you say? I got worms. Yeah, but I'm going anyway. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay. What's the next song? What are we doing? Help me out here.
Whatever makes you happy.
I'll put this back because I think it's going to be you.
Darling, you send me. Darling, you send me. Oh, you send me. Honest you do, honest you do, honest you do. Oh, you thrill me. I know you thrill me. Darling, you thrill me. Honest you do. At first I thought it was infatuation, but oh, it lasted so long. Now I find myself wanting to marry you and take you home. Oh, you send me. I know you send me. Darling, you send me. Honest, you do. Whoa, when I'm near you, I know, when I'm with you. Honest, you do, honest, you do. First I thought it was infatuation, but oh, it lasted so long. Now I find myself wanting to marry you and take you home. Oh, you send me, I know you send me, darling, you send me, honest, you do.
A little Sam
Thank
Cooke.
you. Thank you. Okay. Renee, right?
That's my name. That's right.
Renee. Yes. Yes. Oh, I love this one. Tonight could be the night to hear her say, darling, I do. And tonight could be the night to get that ring around your finger. Oh, my darling, hold me tight. And tonight just could be the night.
Yeah.
Tonight could be the night to fall in love with someone like you. Oh, my darling, hold me tight. And tonight
Just could be the night. Yeah.
tonight could be the night to get that ring around your finger. Oh, my darling, hold me tight, for tonight is the night. Oh, thank you, the Drifters. I love that. Was the Drifters? Was that the Drifters?
You know better
Oh,
than
the
me.
Grifters. Whatever.
You know
was
much
that?
better than I do.
I don't know nothing. You kidding? Okay. Oh, there we go.
A little Rat Pack for you.
Little Rat Pack.
It's very
From
small.
a little rat and the pack.
She gets too hungry for dinner at 8. She loves the theater and never comes late. She never bothers with people she'd hate. That's why the lady is a tramp.
Tell him, Tommy.
She won't go to Harlem in ermine and pearl. Won't dish the dirt with the rest of the girls. Won't go to Harlem. I said that, didn't I? And everyone knows. That's why the lady is a tramp. And I practiced that all week long, but I forgot it. Who's that free, fresh, so fresh? You're like buy one get one free.
Wind in her hair, a life without care. She's broke, but it's oak. Hey, it's California. It's cold and it's damp. That's why the lady is a tramp.
She gets too hungry for dinner at 8.
How about 7?
She loves that theater. She's late. She never bothers with anybody that she'd hate.
That's right. is a tramp. She won't like those crap games in ointment and pearls. Ointment? She won't go to Harlem and Lincoln's or Ford. She never bothered with
Did it too.
the rest of the broad. That's why the lady's a tramp. She loves that free, fresh, so fresh. Wind in her hair.
She brought
A life without care. She's broke, but it's okay. Hey, it's California. It's cold and it's damp. That's why the lady. That's why the lady. That's why the lady is a tramp.
Hey, lady! Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I hope we weren't too obnoxious up here, but it's in my blood.
Hey, how about it, ladies and gentlemen? Huh?
Thank you.
Shake, rattle, and soul. All right, guys, nice job. Nice
Thank
job.
you very much.
Nice
Thank you
job.
for having us.
Oh, thanks for being had. How do you get from a tenor to a bass? I mean, is that something that you practice, or is,
I don't know.
I mean-
I guess it was something I just was. Even as a kid,
you got that kind of range?
I got lucky.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Did a great job on Sam Cooke.
Thank you,
That's
thank
my,
you,
my
thank you.
idol. You know,
Yeah,
so-
he's the best.
Oh,
Sam,
Jesus
Sam
Christ.
and Jackie Wilson, you don't beat those two.
No.
Yeah.
Did you ever see Bobby Brooks Wilson?
Oh, fabulous.
Bobby is Jackie's son, man. You think you're watching Jackie? I worked with Jackie Wilson, so you know I'm watching his son now, and
Yeah.
we got very close over the years. So he's always asking me information about how his father this and that.
Really?
So anyway, introduce yourself.
My name is Tom, and this is Renee.
And I'm Gary.
And Gary. And that's
No,
Gary D'Onofrio.
Let me just explain. I said introduce yourself.
Oh!
Tom,
Well, I'm Italian. You have to excuse me a little
I'm
bit.
gonna give Whiskey to the Indians. Say, what the?
Just when I finally remembered his name.
Yeah, and you have a last name too, right?
Yes, Catucci.
You want to give it to them?
Catucci, and it's an Italian name, and in Italian it means Catucci.
Okay. Where you from?
Originally Kearney, New Jersey,
Okay.
but now North Arlington, which is the next town over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like
cool.
the country.
Yeah. You're in the suburbs now.
It's a suburb.
The suburbs of Kearney. Art Kearney. Anyway, Renee.
Renee Martinez, born and raised in Union City, New Jersey.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not too far.
No, not far at all.
No.
Gary
And-
D'Onofrio.
Go ahead.
Gary D'Onofrio. I was originally from Richmond Hill, Queens.
Wow. Relatives in Richmond Hill. Yeah. Not too far from the track.
No, we're good.
Yeah. Anyway, they compromise one particular type of music, and when the word soul came up, I wasn't expecting. I didn't know what, rhythm, soul. What, so didn't know what you were actually going to be doing. But the point being is that I guess you can't get more soulful than Sam Cooke. And he does a nice job.
My favorite one, Change Is Gonna Come.
Oh, that's my favorite song. Favorite all-time song.
Can I sing that now?
Nah, change is going to come.
Yeah.
I'm going to go do something else. The fact that you've been together, you mentioned it to me before, but what's the time frame that you actually have been
April will be 3 years.
Right.
Okay.
And I've known Gary for about a year longer than that. And we ended up with finding him through a friend that had the band Reminisce, and he was in that.
Oh, I know Reminisce for years.
Well, I called him and
Still
I said,
in it.
listen,
Still going. We're still going, yeah.
our other lead singer can't get over to New Jersey anymore, so we need a singer. And he recommended another member who recommended him, and he was a great find because not only is he a fantastic musician, he's a music teacher.
Right.
He sings in 3 languages, Italian, Spanish, and English. And Pig Latin, so it's 4 languages.
Wow,
And
that's great.
He's a hell of a talent. What he's doing with us, I don't know.
I'm having a
Glad
good time.
he's
Is
here.
what I'm
Having
doing.
a good time.
If you're not having a good time, you're
That's
wasting,
right. It's not worth it, right?
That's
Right.
absolutely.
And we make almost $100 between the band.
That's 100 more than you get in the Now you play guitar too. You
I play a little guitar. They don't like when I play guitar because I play a lot of wrong notes. But what the hell? There's so many notes.
It looks
pick the one.
good.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
great.
okay. And you playing keyboard?
I play guitar. He plays keyboards. I
Oh,
play
you're the
guitar.
keyboard
Yeah.
player. Okay, okay. So you don't have to play guitar. He plays guitar.
That's what they keep telling me. You don't have to play, but I say, no, it's all right.
All right. So has it always been Shake, Rattle, and Soul, or was there another name at one point?
No, that's kind of what
You
we
started
started.
with? Yeah.
Shake, Rattle, and Soul. And then Renee kept suggesting, we should change the name. So I said, no, it's kind of established now. And then the other day I'm driving along talking about one-hit wonders, which, by the way, I'll say that in a minute. And I said, gee, why don't we call ourselves the No-Hit Wonders, It's
a great name. Yeah, I love it.
But I got to tell you something, and I'd like this to go out to the world, okay? Nothing irritates me more than when people say, oh, yeah, that guy's a one-hit wonder. Well, I've been in music since I was 12 years old. I'm 80. I know I look 79. I know that. And I've never even made a record. So, I mean, people who have one-hit wonders, that's an amazing accomplishment.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned that. I actually took a situation about 25 years ago when WCBS FM had a program and they were doing the one-hit wonders.
Yeah.
And then they started hitting a couple of the acts, and we were listed as a one-hit wonder because Little Star was #1. The other songs never charted to anything of any of any consequence. So the problem is that I took offense to the word. The fact that we're working 66 years after the one-hit wonder routine, and you line up 1,000 people and only maybe 2 of them had a #1 record. That's the other thing. And the other thing too is that most of the acts out there now don't even have originals.
Yep.
Yeah. I was just credited with not too long ago by a disc jockey in Florida who said, and this is how he introduced me, and I've said this on the air, so it's going to be a little repetitious. The only still active lead singer from a vocal group in the 50s with a #1 record.
Really?
And they tried, the whole cruise tried to figure out, it was this one. Dion, no, it was 1960. The Tokens, Jay Siegel, no, it was 62. Everyone they kept throwing at me, no, the Diamonds were trying to, he was trying to tell me, well, we had #1 and we were 1950. I said, wrong. He said, no, we had #1. I didn't want to call him out in front of people, but I pulled him over to the side. I said, listen, I know I'm in this business since I'm 14 years old.
Yeah.
I give you credit for the song, and you did a great job, and you blew the Gladiolas away, who were the original group that did it. But the song only reached #2.
Yeah.
So if you want to tell everybody it's #1, be a little more honest. Tell them it was #1 in Canada, where you're from, but it's #2 in the United States.
1.5.
Yeah, right. That was on the border. Right on the border.
Give a little, take a little.
No, but I take offense to people who, they take that one-hit wonder story. I actually spoke to 2 other people. I won't mention their names because we're still probably working on it.
Tell me later.
But we were looking. No. What am I? I'm Italian. I'm not a stool pigeon.
Yeah, I wouldn't lie. I'm Italian.
But the thing is that these other 2 people and myself, we're going to put a little package together because everything is packaging today, and it was going to be called the Number Wonders.
Oh, that's cool.
Number Wonders. Each one of us had a #1 record.
Yeah.
So with 3 people, and so we're still working on that. May be a possibility. We may do that, but I did take offense to that. I still do. They stopped. They stopped for a while. They apologized, but about a year later they started doing it again.
When it all. Everything's all mixed up and comes out. It's who in this room ever thought that this music would be still living today the way it is? I mean, really.
I'm surprised that I'm still living. Forget about the music.
One of my first bands in 1972, we started doing things like Run Around Sue and stuff like that. And I said, what do we got? Another year or 2 to put this song, and nobody's going to want to hear it.
I told that to every one of my ex-wives.
It's actually on the set list with Reminisce Band. It's on our set list every year.
Yeah.
The band's been around probably over 25 years.
Oh, I remember the guys.
And we're still going.
No, it's the people are still out there. You can see this here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the audience. We just did I said with the cruise. You pulled those. The other malt shop cruises sold out. That's like 2,500 people, I think, in November. So these people still want to hear it. We just did it. We did an outdoor concert. It was 8,000 people. And one in Bristol was 15,000 people.
Wow.
So there's people out there that want to hear this music, and as long as they want to hear it,
Yeah.
we're going to do it. So hey, I want to thank you guys. We got a couple of minutes more, so I want to ask a couple more questions, and we'll go from there. But I know you're teaching music also. You mentioned that
I teach music. I teach pre-K to 5th grade general music, and I run a nice little after-school theater program.
Beautiful.
Over in Union City School District, a wonderful little school district. I'm a product of the school district, wonderful school district to work for, and super supportive of the arts. So I get to go to work and do the thing that I love most, music, every day.
Beautiful.
And then I get to work with these guys on the weekends.
Now, Martinez is what
Italian.
No, your mother's Italian.
My mother's Italian, yeah.
From
My
Calabria.
mother's Italian from Calabria, and my father is from Oaxaca, Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Chris Montez, you know Chris Montez?
I don't know the name.
The name's
well,
He's a kid.
I'm a kid.
Google Chris. He's a born and raised Mexican, and he's the funniest guy you ever want to meet.
Yeah.
And he's had 4 major hit records.
Wow.
And still sounds exactly the same.
Really?
He was hanging out. We were like hanging. Every 5 seconds, he was on my arm.
I got to try and make one of those cruises.
Oh yeah, no, you'll love it. You'll love it. No, but Chris Montez was. He was probably one of the first, even though Richie Valens.
I know that name.
Yes, Richie Valens was the first.
Yeah.
And Richie got into we had just finished a tour with Buddy Holly and everyone, and the tour split into 3 different sections, and he wound up picking up Richie Valens. Buddy Holly did. And unfortunately, the plane crash was, which we still do we still do the concerts there in memory of him when they fly us out to Iowa. But but the thing is that Richie was the first, and then when the Chris Montez came out, he covered his first one. Come on, let's dance. Well, come on, let's dance, little darling.
You play good air guitar too.
Who does?
You, I just saw you.
No, I just got an itch. I was just. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank Ciro's for the pizza out there, and Country Donuts over on Arthur Avenue. Arthur Avenue from the Bronx. They deliver Arthur Kill and Richmond Avenue, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, how about it? Shake, Rattle, and Soul. Give them a big round of applause.
Thanks for having us.
Wow. Thank you so much, and I want to thank you personally.
Pleasure to meet you.
I said I wasn't going to do it. You know,
I'm sick of it.
Pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for making the trip to it.
Do we have to give these back?
No, you can just turn them in outside. Get a deposit on them. No. All right. Thanks again, guys. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And you're not going to find a better audience than this. These guys are so loyal.
Thank you.
This show is 33 years we're doing it, 34 years. And, so their hair is, rain, shine, snow, everything they could possibly imagine. And this is our closing song. This was the flip side of my second recording.